Let's see. Okay. I have two cameras going at the same time. Hopefully there's no feedback or sound issue. It looks like nobody's online yet, which is good. Let's see. Hi, Karina. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Go. Daya's here. Hi, Daya. Okay, so look. Here's an example that I already made. It's got a little building in it for decoration and some succulents. Got different colored rocks and sand and stuff. Let's see. Hi, Irene. Let me see. I haven't pruned this one in a while. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit for more people. Hi, Allison. I think my rosemary's dying. I had some rosemary sprigs in this, but they don't like it. The succulents are doing very well though. They've been growing. So this is just a decoration I got at Dollar Tree. And then I hot glued a cross on top of it because I thought that would be cute. Let's see, I have lots of different plants today. Thanks, Karina. We got lots of plants. Yes, they're all succulents. They're all picked from the backyard. So we got that, these. There's lots of different plants to use. Your turn. I have two cameras going at the same time. Wish me luck, guys. So you can see. Got some succulents over here. Got some more over here. We got rocks and seashells and lots of stuff to decorate them with. Probably too much. My arm? Oh no. Stop it. iPad, stay. My arm is fine. I don't know what you're seeing. My arm is, both arms are like 100% okay. My arms are fine. So yeah, there's this one. I'm gonna move it over. We have 3 different containers today. I've got a clear bowl from Dollar Tree. There's a chip in it, which is kind of a bummer, but hopefully I can hide it. We have this mug. Do you guys remember this mug? It's from Disabilities Ministry. Do you remember? Ancient Histories, 2013, from Crossroads Inc. 2. Good times, good times. So this is going to be a terrarium. The bowl is going to be a terrarium. And I have this little silver pail. No idea where it came from. Left elbow area. I don't see anything wrong with my elbows, Dea, but thank you for caring. So yes, today we have all these different containers we will turn into terrariums. And to start, I'm gonna line the bottom with some gravel. I'll start with, well, should I start yet? Maybe I'll show you some more on my supplies so more people can log on. Let's see, I have some river rocks from Dollar Tree. Like 99% of the things I get for these are from Dollar Tree, or they're just free. So it's a nice cheap hobby. And so these are nice river rocks. If you have a large enough container for them, I don't think they'd work very well with this. I mean, unless you want to totally cover the top with black rocks to go with the black mud. I don't know. We have some multicolored smaller pebbles. I like using these. You can kind of pick and choose which ones you want and scatter them throughout your container. Hi, Sharon. And I have some sea glass from Dollar Tree. I told you everything I get is from Dollar Tree. So that'll be pretty. And to go with the sea glass, I have seashells. Or at least bits and pieces of seashells. And sand dollar and just bits and bobs. Some of them I bought from Dollar Tree. Some of them I think I got from a trip to the beach. The sand dollars I think were given to me by a friend. So, yes, seashells. I have colored glass. I don't know what to call them, but I'm sure you guys have seen these. These kind of half circle, multicolored glass bead thingies. I'm gonna move this guy over. These guys, again, Dollar Tree. I told you 99% of the stuff I use is Dollar Tree. So I use these a lot, just kind of scatter them around the top. They look pretty. If you have a see-through container, you can have a layer of these and that can be pretty. I have some leftover marbles from an art project I did a while back. So you can use marbles, assuming you don't drop them. Marbles, marbles, just whatever is colorful and earthy and looks pretty to you. And oh, here's a pretty little seashell. It's all painted. Could use that. Oops. If I don't break everything first. I have some moss. I think it's real. It's from Dollar Tree. It's dried out, and it just acts as a cushion, especially for the non-see-through containers. I don't want to have it like be a solid lump of dirt in there, and I don't want it to be weighted down with a whole pile of rocks, so I use this to take up a good chunk of space, and then put a layer of dirt so the plants can live in the dirt, and then I'll cover that up with the rocks and sand and pretty things. And I have some gravel. Hey, Jeanette. Again, Dollar Tree. I think they have different colored gravel depending on when you go to Dollar Tree. I think I've seen like black and the white. I think I saw green. They had green gravel. So depending on what they have in stock and what you're looking for, they have different things. Oh, I found these. It's fake. It's Dollar Tree again. The little balls of moss. If you want like a foresty themed one, like maybe I could take these and make them look like trees and have these kind of scattered around, and maybe some sea glass in there and make it look like a little forest landscape. So I got some of these. I also found these Fancy from Dollar Tree. And they glue on. They come with a tube of glue. I've never used them. They may work out really well, or they may be absolute trash. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to use them today, to be honest. This isn't quite my scene. But they looked cute. And I thought maybe, I don't know, they could get glued along the outside of this pail or something, kind of bling it out. Oh, since Sharon's online, Sharon, look what I found. It's a piece of history. Look. Do you remember this camp? Do you remember this mug? You probably still have this mug. Does it look familiar? So I think that's pretty much everything. Well, I have sand. Dollar Tree does sell sand. So there's all these different colored sands. There's more glass beads. There's white sand and red sand and black sand. The red sand looks pretty good. So does the black. I don't really recommend using the white sand, because when you start watering these plants, assuming you use live plants, I like using live ones, but you could just cheat and use fake ones. That works too. But I noticed if you start watering your plants and there's white sand, the white sand gets really dirty and funky really fast. But the red and black sands don't show it. Hi, Lori. Hi, Alma. So, like, since more of you have signed on, I'll show you the one I've already made. It's been in my room for quite a while, and I just water it occasionally. Since they're succulents, they don't need a lot of water, which is great. These are really hard to kill, except for the rosemary. I've got sprigs of rosemary in this. So you can see they're all succulents. They're real. They're alive. So this is all just stuff from Dollar Tree. This is from Dollar Tree. I glued a little cross on top. And the containers from Dollar Tree, the gravel, the sand, it's all from Dollar Tree. The rocks. The plants are from my backyard. You just pick little sprigs of it and replant them. Okay, so this is the type of thing we're going to be making. But this is a big one. We're just making little ones today. So let's see. I'll start with the bucket. We'll use the silver little bucket here. And the first thing I want to do is fill this with, it's either gravel or moss. There's some kind of order to do this for better drainage. I don't remember what it is, and I was far too lazy to look it up. I'm sure Pinterest has the answers. It's either moss and then gravel, or it's gravel and then moss. I don't remember which. We're gonna start with moss. So I have my moss. Hi, Christine. If I can get it out. Trying my best not to make a mess on the dining room table. But I'm really good at making messes. Okay. So I'm just gonna smash it in there. Okay, so, I mean, it's not a lot. It's just enough to kind of make a cushion. And now I'll put some of my gravel on top of that. I'll pick up some of my mess that I made down here. There. Okay, put some gravel. Gravel, doesn't matter what color because you're not going to be able to see it. Just trying to be careful not to get it everywhere. I'm real good at making messes, guys. I'm trying hard not to. Hi, Allison. And there it goes. I tried, guys. I tried hard not to make a mess. Still made a mess. It's all caught up in the nets. They have like these double nets when you buy these things at Dollar Tree. And they're helpful and not helpful. Okay, so get all the little bits that I dropped. There. That packed it down pretty good. There. Okay, now we got moss and gravel. I'm gonna add some mud. I do have a huge container of mud that I made like 2 seconds before I started these videos. Procrastination at its finest. Okay, mud. There's absolutely nothing special about this mud. It is a shovel and crummy dirt. It was all dry and hard, and I chopped it with the shovel as best I could, threw some water from the hose in there, mixed it around with my hand, and then ran in the house. So you do not need any sort of special dirt or mud, or what do they have, like those vitamin enriched mulches or whatever. Like you don't need that, especially if you're using succulents. They don't care. They're not picky. So I'm just gonna get some mud. I like playing with mud. I don't mind getting dirty. I do, however, mind getting it on the table. Okay. Okay. Smells like mud. See, so I'm just packing it in on top of the gravel. The nice thing is you don't have to be too precise or neat with this because it's not a see-through container, so you don't have to worry about getting exact even layers or anything like that. I am trying to just pack it in as best as I can. I'll show you in a minute. I don't even know if you need to pack it, to be honest. I'm kind of just being OCD about it. See? Nice and smooth and solid. Looks like chocolate. At least on the camera it looks like chocolate. Right now in front of me, it does not look like chocolate. It just looks like mud. Gonna add some more. And for this container, I'm probably just gonna fill this up to the top or close to the top. And then that way I can add my decorative rocks and sand and they will be more visible. Otherwise, they're gonna kind of be hidden below the rim of this container if I don't get the dirt all the way up to the rim or close to the rim. Get there. Trying my best. I'm really trying my best. I like playing in mud. Yeah, Dea, I just pack it so that way you can see all your cute little decorations and things better over the rim of your container. Otherwise, they kind of get just lost inside of your container and then you can't really admire them. Another thing you can do with these that's really cute, you can get like those little miniature fairy garden critters. Like, I don't know, they have like toadstool chairs and little fairy fences and pine cone homes and stuff like that. Oh, I got a rock. Make sure you don't have any rocks in your dirt when you are packing the dirt in. Try to have it be solid dirt. But I was saying, like Joann's and Hobby Lobby, they have like those little like fairy garden ornaments and stuff. You could totally put those in these. They're really cute. If you want little people or, I don't know, miniature reindeer or something, or I don't know. If you want like a desert theme, these are really good for desert themes. Beach and desert, I feel like these are really good for showing off those types of themes. So I'm still adding dirt. I should have added more moss at the beginning. I have so much of that and it does a good job of building this to the height of the container, so I'm not wasting so much dirt. I do have a paper towel because obviously I don't want the outside of this getting all gross. There we go. Okay, that's probably good enough. It's not quite up to the rim, but I'll fill it with some sand now and we'll see how it looks. I haven't decided what look I want this to have yet. Probably gonna go with beach. That's always easy. So here, it's not touching the rim. Well, some of it's touching the rim, but it's pretty much up to the rim. So, that. What? Okay. So, okay, you got your dirt. Now you got to add your plants into the dirt. Don't add decorations and then the plants, because then you might mess up your decorations in the process of putting the plants in. So you kind of got to have an idea of where you want the plants and how you're going to arrange them. What kinds do you have? What size are they? What do they look like? How big are they going to get? Blah, blah, blah. Most of the stuff that's picked is small, except for this giant thing. I don't even know if I'm going to use this. I guess I could use that here, but it's kind of chewed up. I was desperate and I was just picking things in the backyard. Here. Let's pick off some of the junky bits. It's got cobwebs all over it. Let's get this guy off. Okay. And actually, we're going to get new growth anyway. So you might as well just prune it. There. Still not pretty. Well, let's take this guy off. Okay. So here we go. He's pruned. Kind of looks like a little tree. Yes, this is a succulent. I have no idea what it's called, but it is a succulent. Everything I'm using, all these plants are succulents. That's our clock, sorry. So, I mean, let's use this guy. Why not? So I'm going to stick him right in the middle. He can be our little focal point, because I don't really have any fairy garden decorations. I was hoping to get something cool like this little building-looking thingamajigger, but I couldn't find anything. So we'll just have to work with the plants. So, okay, he's in there, right in the center. Looks like a little tree. So now, let's throw in some of these guys. I've got lots of them. They're all different sizes. So we'll just group it all around the base of this in a circle, because this is already a circular container. Might as well stick with that, I guess. When you do put your plants in, try to pluck off some of the extra leaves, and that way you have a long enough stem, and hopefully a straight enough stem, because this one is like curved, but we want it to be straight enough so you can just put it in the ground. So I'm gonna pick off some of these extra leaves. And plus we want this to be fairly small and then let it grow in the container. Makes it easier. You can make this as small as you want. I mean, really, you could just have it be a teeny tiny little flower if you want to prune all those other leaves off. It won't hurt it. But that's probably good enough, so I'll just pull off that little bit of extra stem. It comes off really easily. These break off very easily. Okay, now I'm going to put this guy in here. Except I kind of wish I had a toothpick or something. Makes it easier to get the hole started. There's no distance. Like you can plant succulents as close as you want to each other. Like you don't have to have a specific distance between the plants for them to grow. So there's one. Let's do this guy. He's cute. Pick off an extra leaf there. Trim him at the bottom so he's not too long. Because if your stem's too long and you don't have a big enough layer of dirt, then he's going to end up going straight through the dirt and into the gravel, and then he may not be getting the nutrients he needs. Leaves are kind of flimsy on this one. So I'm just going to boop, shove him right in there. There, see? See, it's cute. Easy peasy. So I might just leave it with those two, and then I'm gonna pour some sand over the top before I get too carried away. Where's my sand? There's my sand. Got too many things on the table. Doesn't sound good. Oh, it's the beads. Still have quite a bit of my red sand, but I want to save that for the mug because the mug has red in it. So now that I told you about the white sand showing dirt and things, I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway. There we go. That one's open. It's taped up. Okay, so I got my sand. I'm gonna very carefully pour it in. Brush some of this off because it's hardening on my hand. The dirt at my house is very dry and full of clay. It gets hard really quick. Okay, that's better. Well, there we go. Okay. Back to the sand. I'm going to pour it in very carefully and kind of move the plants around so I can get underneath them with the sand and not have bald patches. Pour some there. You can still add plants if you put your sand down and then you're like, oh, I wish I would have put a plant over here on the right. You can. It's just easier to get everything arranged after most of the plants are in the container. There's like no hard set rule about, oh, you have to have every single plant in your container before you can do this next step. Like, you might put some plants in, pour some sand, put more plants in, pour more sand. Like, whatever works for you. If you get sand on top of the plants, not a big deal, doesn't hurt it. Whoops. Well, I covered up a bunch of the leaves on this flower. So I just try to spread the sand around. You can, yeah, there we go. You can blow some of it off the petals. Just here. So see how some of it's on the petals? It's all right, it's not gonna hurt it. I feel like this needs a decoration hanging off of it, like a fake bird or something. I might add to it later. I don't have anything on me right now though. Okay, so got a little bit of something going on. I'm gonna add, I want to save some of these for the other containers though. This isn't gonna have very many plants, but maybe one more. Maybe one of these guys. That'd be cute. Let's do that. I'm gonna take off a whole bunch of leaves though. So we're just gonna trim it so it's smaller. Hopefully there aren't any spiders lurking in it. Very easy to trim. Okay, there, see, nice and tiny. I'm gonna trim the root as well. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Now we got some more. That looks cute. Got some variety. This totally needs something in it. I'll add something at some point. If it was a miniature tree house, that would be so cute. Or an animal or something. I wish I had something. It's gonna bug me. It looks empty. You could add LED lights to these too. Hang miniature LED lights with a little battery pack. Those are always cute. Let's add some stuff now. Let's add the bling. It needs more sand, but that's easy enough to just pour on as you go. So I'm gonna add some bling. How about that pretty seashell we saw earlier? This guy. Let's throw him in there. It's totally at your discretion, wherever you want it. Whatever looks cute. Maybe some glass beads, because why not? Boop. I do want to kind of smush him in there though, so he doesn't roll around. Just trying to make sure they're visible. Don't like hide them underneath your plants or anything, because then no one will be able to see the pretty stuff you have in there. Let's add some sea glass. These are pretty. Hey, LB. Let's add some blue. Pretty. These are pretty. Yes. Let's do it. That way these can go in between the plants. And that'll be cute. There you go. Kind of helps give it some height, so it's not all just flat in the bucket. Get there. Boop. See? It's cute. That marble kind of looks like a beach ball. I feel like I need something bright and red to add some interest to all these cool colors. Ooh. I don't know where this came from. I guess it came from my marbles. It's broken. It's just as well. I know I said red, but now I want to use him. I'm always finding little treasures hidden in my craft supplies. Okay, got that. That looking cute. Still need something red though. Here we go. Red. Found it. Boop. There you go. There, see? Now you got some cute stuff in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more white sand to cover up the mud along the edges. Another thing you can do is you can decorate the container if you want to wrap some rope around it and then hot glue it on. That would be really cute. I'm not gonna do that because I'm lazy. I don't know, whatever you could think of. If you like bling, you could glue bling onto the outside of the container too. Let's just whatever you feel so inclined to do to make it look cute, whatever you think looks cute. I'm fine with just having things along with the plants because I'm more interested in the plants anyway. And we got some seashells and some sea glass. Maybe I'll add another shell. I mean, you can go to town. You could have this be nothing but plants. You could have it be like one plant and a whole bunch of bling. It's whatever you feel so inclined to do. Hey, man. You could mix your sands too. Since I have white and black and red sands, you could get all crazy. Especially with these clear containers. I see people layer different colors of sand in them before they do the plants on top, and that always looks pretty. I tried that once. It didn't go well. In fact, I think I was intending on doing something like that for this one. I started with like layers, and I don't know. I ended up just keeping the colored sands on the top. Let me think. Sand. Add a little more sand. Cover up our bald spots. Try my best not to get it on the table. Probably won't succeed. No, I'm not succeeding because it's still getting on the table. Oh well. So we're gonna just try and eke some of it under these leaves. And this is why it's so important to, well, no, actually that makes it harder. I was gonna say it's so important to put the plants first, but by putting the plants first, it just made this a whole lot harder. So, I don't know. If there's somebody watching and they're like, you totally needed to do it this way instead, please tell me, because I'm a novice and I'm just doing this because I'm bored. So teach me, please. I am teachable, I swear. See, I'm just going to pick up some of these beads that I put in, add more sand so that they get more height and more visibility. Move this little plant up a scoosh. There we go. When I water these, I just use a squirt bottle. I have a miniature squirt bottle from, guess where? Dollar Tree. And I just literally just give these a few squirts, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Like, maybe twice a week. Just squirt, squirt, squirt. Then a few days later, squirt, squirt, squirt. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Because they're succulents. They don't need a lot of water, which is wonderful. You could also do these with cactuses, which is why these are real good for desert theme terrariums. What am I trying to say? That sounds weird. It's easy to make desert themed terrariums because you can use cacti. You don't have to use these particular succulents. Incidentally, I have no idea what these are even called. My mom does. If you want to know what these are called, I can ask my mom. I don't know what they're called. I just know they're succulents. I also know I'm making a mess still. But it's okay. There. It's looking cute, guys. I dig it. I think I might add some more sea glass. I like that sea glass. Maybe some more blues. See? Look at it. It's adorable. Got our little thingies in it. I'm totally gonna add something like right there on that branch. It needs something, but not today. I need more glass. Yes, sea glass. I'm gonna wedge you right there, and maybe one over. I don't want to cover my plants up. I just want them there to look cool. Done. I call this one done. There. Ta-da! It's cute. It was easy. It's got some volume, got some cute little colorful thingies. It has real plants. Easy to take care of. Boom, we're done. One complete. We have two more. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Disabilities mug next. Okay, so we'll put this guy there. You can see him better there. Okay. My mom's gonna kill me. It's okay. Okay, so we have another not see-through container, so we can just dump a bunch of stuff in there for the sake of giving it height. And this time, I know to use more moss, because the moss gives it more height without wasting your gravel and your dirt. Not that you're wasting dirt, but it's more difficult to pack the dirt in. The moss is easier. So, step one, get some moss. Moss. Dollar Tree. Easy peasy. And I want you guys to see this, but I also don't want to knock it over, so I'm gonna just scooch him. Okay. Show us the top from above. Yes. It needs a bird. Dea says it needs a bird. It does need a bird. Maybe I have a plastic seagull or something. That would be so stinking cute. It needs a bird. Dea's right. Okay, let me show you from the top real quick before we get started on this guy. Okay. I have two cameras going, so you're going to have to just wait your turns, people. This one first. Okay, this is from the top. Okay, that was from the top. For you, your turn. There you go. From the top. Stay. Okay. So, back to this mug. I'm gonna move this guy here. Moss. Where did I put it? It's right there in my face. Our special disabilities mug from 2013. Didn't even know I had this. It's buried in the cupboard. So if you have any old coffee mugs that you are chipped or they're ugly and you don't know what to do with them, boom, terrarium. Or teacups. Teacups work really well too, so. Okay. Come on. It's getting everywhere. You know what this reminds me of? Excelsior from Easter baskets. Get Easter baskets and they're full of this puffy stuff. It gets everywhere. Yeah, this is like nature's version of that. Ooh, I got a lot in this one. Okay, great. And it's on me. Go away. Okay, well, made a little bit of a mess, but it could have done worse. See if I can collect some of the straggles. And boop, in you go. Oops, not my hair. Sorry. It's the price of long hair. It's in everything. Nope. No. There, okay. Okay, so that's a pretty good amount of moss. That's more than half the mug. Well, okay, if I pack it down, it is half the mug. And again, that just gives it padding, because you don't want to waste a whole bunch of materials just to fill this up to here and then have all your cute stuff like from here upward. You want to try and fill it with as much filler as you can before you get to the good stuff. That way you're not wasting materials. So, do I want more moss? Yeah, I do. Just a little. What time is it? How have I been on for an hour? These live videos go so fast, you guys, you don't even know. It feels like 30 minutes, and it's been almost a whole hour on the dot. Okay, more moss. Oh, that might be too much. Oops. Pack it down extra. There we go. Okay. Get there. Okay. Added more. Doesn't look like it because I packed it in there pretty good. That's okay. Now we're going to add gravel. Gravel, Dollar Tree. Open the little net. Scissors work. Nail clippers. My fingers. Whatever. There we go. Okay. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Add the gravel. Oops. Get in there. Might have packed that moss in too tight, but whatever. Whatever. You roll with what you got. E-Man, I'm surprised you're still watching this. Are you that bored? It's like HGTV. Okay, so that's a good amount of gravel. I'll show you. Behold, the gravel. So that's not a very deep layer. It's just enough to kind of keep the moss packed in and create drainage for the plants. Because if you're watering real plants, if they're not real plants, and you don't have to worry about any of this, you could just have it be nothing but that moss and not even bother with the gravel unless you want something to weight this down. But for real plants, you need dirt for them to be able to live and to get nutrients and to kind of keep the moisture. Then the water travels through the dirt into the gravel, and the gravel's kind of like a second drainage, and then it goes into the moss, and the moss is like a third drainage. And unfortunately, there is no hole drilled into this, so it could get pretty nasty in the bottom of the inside of the mug. But we don't see that, so it's okay. Hi, Jessica. Let's see. So let's need dirt. Man, just got my hands clean-ish. I'm gonna move that. Well, what do I want to do here? Move that and this. Okay, move this dude here. He can just chill there. Look at him. He's beautiful. He needs a bird, but otherwise he's beautiful. I shall name him Tom. Not really. I don't name my plants. I have friends that do that. They name their plants and name their cars. Not saying that's bad. It's just, it's not my thing. I will joke about it, but I won't do it for real. Okay, get some dirt. Oh, mud. Highly recommend using mud instead of dry dirt because it's much easier to pack in and to hold your plants in place while you're putting them in your terrarium. So this is a much smaller container than the pail. So I'm just very carefully packing in small amounts of this mud. Okay, add some more. get this. There we go. There's so much clay in this dirt. I keep thinking it's rocks, and then it like crumbles in my fingers because it's clay. Or sandstone. Maybe it's sandstone. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's annoying. It smells good. I like the smell of dirt. I used to have a hole in the backyard at our other house when I was little. I called it my ditch. And I had like little mountains and waterfalls and things that I had dug and built out of the dirt. I'd fill it up with water and have a lake. It was awesome. Get in there. Trying to make sure this is packed in enough. Can't see. Okay, we'll move Mr. Tom over here. There you go. Nothing exciting. You're not missing anything. I'm just putting dirt in. Or mud. Is this a rock? Oh, I found a real rock. Get out of here. We don't want real rocks. We only want rocks on top. Or the gravel layer in the middle. Okay. See, just, that's all I'm doing. Packing in the dirt. It needs more. I'm just doing it a little tiny bit at a time though, because this is such a small container, and I'm really trying not to make a huge mess on this table. It's kind of a small miracle my mother let me bring mud in the house to play with on the dining room table to begin with, so might as well do my best not to ruin that privilege. So, packing it in, getting there. Again, there's nothing special at all about this dirt. Like, nothing at all. There's no mulch, there are no special vitamins. It is not some amazing herbalist type of soil. Like, it's just crummy, dried dirt from my backyard. And I added water and I mixed it with my hand and made mud. And I'm just picking out the rocks as I go. And whatever the heck this is. Just random stuff. I think that's tree bark. Okay, that's pretty good. So now we can add our plants. Since this one is so tiny, what do I want to put in this guy? This is a pretty good sized plant. So I mean, I'll show you first. We got these guys. There's a bigger one right here. I think I'll use him as the centerpiece. But I also have these guys over here. I might use, I got 3 of them. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll use one of them, or 2, I don't know. Okay, get over there. Stay. Okay, your turn. Oh, nope, not gonna stay. Stay. I don't name inanimate objects, I just talk to them like they listen. That's totally a healthy, normal thing, right? Right? Stay. Okay. So see, I got these guys. And I also got these guys. So we'll see. I think I'll... The heck? This guy's hollow. That's not good. You need to make sure your plants have an actual stem so they can suck up nutrients. Otherwise they're gonna die. I gotta get some of the mud off my fingers before I start handling everything, because I don't want everything that's pretty to get covered in mud. So pardon me a minute while I shake off all the mud. Get it off. Okay, there. Better. Why is this one so dark all of a sudden? It's so random. Okay, I don't know. So now I gotta trim it, because it needs enough of a stem to go into the dirt and the leaves are blocking it. Okay, here we go. And then, boop, into the center. Okay, wow, this is a really tiny container, guys. That took up like all of it. So this one might not have a lot of decorations. I might load this guy up with just sand and plants. Well, except no, because I have this big one too. We still got this guy. Gotta save some plants for him. Well, here, we'll do this. Use the tiny stuff. Priscilla! We use the tiny stuff because it's a tiny container, right? So, debating on whether I want to add the sand now or later. Oh, we're going to use red sand for this one too, before I forget. Because there's red on this. There's red on the mug. There's green and red. Well, there's blue too, but I don't have anything blue. Well, I have the blue sea glass and marbles. Anyway, there's red. I want to bring the red out, so we're going to use red sand on this guy. So let me tape up the white sand. Okay, I'm going to use the red sand. Red. And as you can see, that's what I used on this guy. If you look at the top, that was red sand with the white rocks that we've just been using as gravel. I used them here as decoration. So yeah, red sand and white rocks look pretty good. Back to this guy though. Let's use the red sand. Then I'll add some more plants. Oh, there's a rubber band. Where'd that come from? Anybody remember where my rubber band came from? I don't know. Oh well. No sé. Let's try not to get this everywhere, as I almost get it everywhere. Okay. So we're just gonna pour it in. I mean, you could get fancy and have it be like half red sand, half white sand, but meh. Priscilla, we are making terrariums. Hi, Sakura. Hi, Laura. Okay. It's a small container, so it doesn't need as much sand. That's always nice. I'm just gonna flatten it out so I don't have giant heaps of it at random spots. I will add more plants. I'm breaking my own rules. Well, I think I said earlier that the rules can be bent, so. Okay, grab our sand. Wrap that up again before I do something stupid. Okay, so we have some itty bitties that should fit well, and this one tall guy in the back maybe. And let's see, we got quite a bit of room right here, so I'll put the tall guy there. But I gotta make enough of a stem so that he can go far enough into the dirt. It's a succulent, before you ask. They're all succulents. Every single one of these plants is a succulent. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick him in there. Get in the dirt. There. Okay. While he's sitting there, I'm gonna add some things around him to try and help hold him up. Gonna stick with the red and bright colors. Let's throw some marbles around him to keep him balanced. Boom. Okay, got some marbles. Bring out the red on the mug. Okay, let's add more plants. I got these two tiny ones that I'm actually going to make even tinier. I'm going to prune this guy, pull some of his leaves off. Whoops, I didn't mean to pull the stem off with it. That's not good. We'll have to prune it even more, because now I need more stem. That did not go as planned. Okay, let's try to take leaves off without taking the stem off, otherwise I have nothing to put it into the dirt. There we go. Okay, that should work. See? Teeny tiny. We'll just plug him into here. Man, I wish I had a toothpick. You can use a toothpick to start a little pilot hole before you insert your plant stem. But, well, will this work? Maybe this lost plant stem will act as a toothpick. Yes. MacGyver for the win. Okay. Maybe. I might have gotten the mud packed in a little too tight. Whoopsies. Ooh, I don't know if this guy's gonna stay. I can't get him in the dirt. Got too much sand. I have to dig a little hole. I wonder, here, let me see if I can angle you better. This camera is my iPad, so it's taller. Can you see? Hold on. There. And this camera is my phone, but I think you guys can see better. I have to get rid of the comments, though. How do I do that? Do I just do that? No. This? No. I don't know. I'm not a Facebook pro. I just wing it. Man, I want to use this guy, but I think his stem is too flimsy. Okay, we're using this one instead. This guy, his stem is too tiny. I can't get him into the dirt. This one, however, has a good stem, so we will use that, I think. At least I'll try. See if I can get another pilot hole going. Yes, okay, that's better. I wasn't connecting with the dirt. There was too much sand. Make sure your plants are actually going into the dirt. There we go. Get in there. There. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this is cute, guys. This is cute. What else can we add to this? We'll add some of those white rock. Oh, we haven't used these guys. Or these. I wish these weren't so big. These river rocks are cute. Come here. Okay. Here's some black rocks, since it's a black mug. They're kind of big, but I think I can tuck them under the plant leaves. Yes. Okay, it's working, guys. This one's too big. This one's not. Yes, okay. It's kind of a funky, is that purple? I can't even tell. I think it's purple. Let's throw him here. No, wait, let's throw him back here. Yes, let's prop up that guy. And it's looking cute. It's simple, but you don't have a lot of space to work with anyway, so let me see if I can. There. See? Ta-da! So this doesn't have as much stuff in the top of it, but you have a really nice mug with a lot of detail on that. So that's kind of acting as your eye catcher. Let's see? Ta-da! I'll show you from the top. My hands are so dirty, guys. There you go. Pretty simple. Stay. Okay, now your turn from the top. There you go. Okay, so now we have two. Good, means the rest of these plants are for the big guy over here. Would anybody like to have one of these to keep? Because I don't really have anywhere to put these. I like making them, and then I have nowhere to put them. The big one here is in my bedroom window, and he already takes up quite a bit of space. Would anybody like a free terrarium? You can have the disabilities mug, or you can have the little bucket guy that I'm still going to add something to the tree, I promise. Or you can have this big guy when we're done with him. Sweet. These are cute. Okay. Last one. Gonna start with, do I want moss? Now this one's transparent. The other ones I didn't care, but this one's transparent, so I want it to kind of look nice. And yes, I know there's a crack in the bowl. Dollar Tree. Everything's Dollar Tree. It's a super cheap hobby. If you already have some of these plants like from a neighbor or your own backyard, and you just keep taking clippings off of them, and dirt, I mean, you get dirt anywhere, and everything else is Dollar Tree. Like, just Dollar Tree. Containers, everything. But back to this thing. I guess I'll start with moss, but I'm gonna pack it really good. Looks like a bird nest. Hi, Rocky. A raffle? I'm too lazy to do a raffle, guys. Just give me your address and I'll drop it off on your doorstep. First three to give me their address, or if I already have your address, if you just show an interest in wanting one of these, you'll know if you got it if it shows up on your doorstep magically. Okay, now this one, I'm going to try and do that colored sand thing I saw on Pinterest because it was so pretty. And I think I know what I did wrong last time, or at least I know how to fix it to some degree. So we have moss. I'm going to pack mud in, but just a thin layer for the sake of tamping this down. Except my mud is starting to dry out. No. Okay, get in there. Isn't this how the Israelites made bricks in Egypt? They used like straw and mud. This isn't straw though. Big difference. I got rock again. Don't want to rock. Just the dirt. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Andy to help me have these be prizes for a raffle. I don't know how to organize a raffle. It sounds like too much work. I'd rather just drop it off somewhere. So I'm just very carefully crumbling this mud in. You can't see. Let me see if I can tweak this again. Okay, hang tight, hold on. Oops, too much. Okay, you can kind of see. The trick though is trying not to jack up the sides of this glass container. I don't want streaks of mud all over it because then that makes it ugly. Another rock. Okay. And I need more. Get in there. It's another rock. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm baking or something. Is there more bark? Yes. Tree bark in there. No bueno. Okay, so I think I got a good enough solid layer. I can add sands. It's gonna need a lot of sand though. That's my only beef is it's gonna need a lot of sand. Unless, Well, I have a ton of white sand. That's not an issue. But I don't have very much of this red sand. Oh, I also have black. But I don't have a lot of the black either. So I got black, red, and a whole lot of white. I should use up my white. Well, I had an idea, but I'm just going to go ahead and just use the white, because this is old anyways. How are my fingers doing? They're fine. They're just dirty. Like, literally dirty. But, it's not hard on your fingers at all. I'm just very gently packing everything in. It's soft materials. It's just plants and dirt. So it's not hard on your fingers or hands. Unless you're like crazy and like jamming a bunch of stuff in there. I don't know. Okay, sand. So we're going to use up my white sand. I need to use all this up anyways. I'm kind of sick of storing it in my cupboard, to be honest. Let's just go ahead and use it. Why not? I'm going to try and wipe my hands off. Okay. Sand. Now I'm just going to dump it in. Let's see what happens. Can you see? Can you see? Yes? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. There's more in this bag than I thought. That's good. Okay. That worked out better than I thought. Okay, okay. Just gonna even it out with my clean hand. Let's see how much of a layer I got going. Kind of. It's rough. I don't know how they do it on Pinterest, guys. I see pictures and they're like perfectly smooth, even layers of different colors, and I don't know. I don't know. Mine are rugged. Okay. There, that smoothed it out. So now we got a nice smooth layer of white. Let's do a layer of, do I want red or black? I really want red, but I don't have a lot of red. I'm gonna add a little more white and then the red. Trash. Away. Away with you. I need scissors. Poop. Lazy. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I'm going to have to get up. I'm sorry, guys. I need scissors. In the meantime, hi, Mario. Here, behold. Thing 1 and thing 2. Still needs a bird. Can you see them? I don't even know if you can see them. You can. Depending on which camera you're viewing this from, you can see these either really well or really poorly. I will be right back. I'm so sorry. I need scissors. Okay, here we go, scissors. Hey, Mario. Come back here. Get over here. Too many things, guys. I'm not good at multitasking. Okay, move these two out of the way. Let's add some more. Whee! Oh, okay, that came out fast. How much? I don't know. There. Okay. This is what you do when you're baking. There. Okay. Boom. Okay, that looks a little more solid. Let me show you. Okay. Is it just me or one side lopsided? I'm not sure. Let me check something. Okay. See, when I angle you guys, it blocks the chat window, so if you're saying anything, I can't see it. In my phone, I can see you. In my iPad, I cannot see you. Okay, well, we're doing the layered sand, so let's pick another sand. Maybe I should use black. I haven't used the black sand yet. I don't have very much of it. I don't know. There we go. Do I want to use black? I wanted something colorful. I don't know, guys. What's your vote? What color should I use after the white sand? Black or red? Mario says blue. I'm sorry, sir, I don't have blue. Dea says red. You guys say anything? No? Okay. Well, Dea's the only one that voted with the color I actually have, so red it is. I can't do too much sand because I still need room for the dirt for the plants to live in, and sand on top of that. So this is going to be a really thin layer. And then dirt on that, sand on that. Although you don't have to do sand on top of your dirt. I mean, if you want like a natural look, I've done that before. Made it look like a desert with a little cow skull I made out of clay. It was pretty cute. For a second, I thought I was about to pour all that into my coffee mug. It was going to spill backwards and I was scared. But it didn't. Okay, that should be good. Boop. Okay. Okay. Yes, we have a layer, guys. Look at it. It's a little rough, but it's okay. Okay, now we have to have dirt though, because plants can't live in the sand. They need dirt. So here we go. One more time, dirt. Oh, I know what I should have done. Ooh. I'm regretting my decision, guys. Dang it. I'm regretting my decision, guys. Hold on. Okay. I have these tiny miniature clay pots from, you guessed it, Dollar Tree. I'm thinking this guy's about to break, so we're not gonna use it. Okay. I could put this in the center, like dig out the center and put this in there, then fill this with dirt, put the plants in this, but make it look like they're all in this. So I can maintain my sand layers and then put that in there. Yeah, I was gonna scoop it up, or try. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, go. Actually, that'd be kind of cute to just have it sideways. Nah. We're doing it. Yeah, get in there. Push it in. Ha ha ha. Dang, I totally could have had this been nothing but sand. Oh well. Live and learn. Okay. Boop. Still have our layers? Yes. I can load that up with dirt and put all the plants in the middle. Okay. We have a plan, guys. Shake it up. No one will be any the wiser. Okay. There. Ta-da. Improvisation. You see? Yeah, you can see. Okay, you're fine. Okay. Fill this with dirt. It'll be like an optical illusion. Get the rocks out of the dirt. It's dog hair in my dirt. Okay. Oh. Except. Wait, hold on. Gravel, then dirt. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little. Because I still need drainage for the plants. If it's solid dirt, then it'll get funky. There, that's good. Okay. Oof. Back to dirt. No. Curses. Hide the evidence. Oh my gosh. Get in there. Yes. Okay. This is hard. There's another rock. How dare you? Jerk. Get out. No. Fix it, fixing it. Okay. Actually, I could just cover this up with more red sand. I think I will. Get off the thing. There, okay. Okay. A little more. Not a lot. Dang it. No matter how careful I am, it keeps getting on the sand. Damn it. Get in there. Come on. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we'll have this be covered in black sand. How about that? White, red, and black. So, are those somebody's national colors? Okay. Sweet. Okay. Okay. We got this, guys. We got this. Anybody over here saying anything? No? Okay, good. Let's add more red sand, and then we'll add a plant, well, all of our plants, because now I have all these plants that need a home. Well, maybe not this guy. I think I did something to him. He's gonna have to die. But the rest can have a home. So let's add the red sand first. Let me clean my hands first, actually. Okay, good enough. Let's do the red sand around this pot. Okay, just a tiny bit left over, that's fine. Don't want to waste it. Hi, Krista. Shake, shake, shake. So it's all level. Try not to make a mess like me, even though I totally did. Do it. Get in there. Okay. Add our plants, then our black sand, and I think we'll have, aw man, got in there. My layers were not solid enough. I see specks. Oh well. That's the side you don't show to people. Okay. Plants. What do we have? We have this poor thing that barely has a stem. These two that have good stems. Actually, these three that have good stems. And this itty bitty thing that I think if I pluck it enough, it'll have enough of a stem. So, okay. Let's try it. Let's prune this thing. Prune it, prune it. Maybe not. gonna be real tiny, which is either gonna be really adorable or it's gonna die. Will it work? I don't even know. I don't know if this is gonna live. This is not much of a stem. We'll try it. Put him over here. Let's see if we can salvage this other guy, since that one is so tiny. This one can be tiny too, or not. This has no stem. I don't know what I did, but there's no stem. It's just flabby. Let's see how tiny I can get this one. They're both pretty stinking tiny. Look at these. Look at them. If they live, it'll be adorable. They're so tiny. Look at them. Okay, it's alright. These ones are huge. So, I'm gonna prune off some of the extras on them so that they can go pretty far into the dirt. So here's one, pruned. And prune this guy. This guy's dusty, but otherwise he's good to go, I think. I'll trim him a little. I don't like these guys when they get all tall. I like them being closer to the dirt. Please don't have a spider on you. Just like funky cottony stuff on them. Okay, so let's see. He's biggest. He'll go first. Get in there. Now these guys, I'll go in behind him. One ringy dingy. And this guy next, but I'm gonna prune him a little more. There we go. Okay, gonna stick him in there. Okay. Cool, cool. Maybe at an angle so they go outward instead of just straight up. Now I've got these itty bitty guys, but they're not even gonna notice them. I'm gonna leave them out. Okay, so there's not a lot of plants in this one, unfortunately. I kind of jacked that up. So we're gonna add some sand, black sand. See if I can do this without getting it mixed with the red, because then my OCD is gonna lose it. But it really needs a funnel. That would be good. Anybody got anything to say? No? Okay. Just checking. Okay. It's looking cute. I dig it. And then the outside can just be loaded with bits and bobs and shiny things. Or river rocks, whatever your preference. River rocks would be cute. Okay, anyway. Sand. I don't foresee this going very well. I really need a funnel. I also need a toothpick. Okay. Do I have anything? I have scissors. I need something smaller than my fingers to get in there. There we go. Add some more very carefully. Sorry, that was my dad. Okay. I feel like I'm doing surgery, guys. I'm trying so hard not to get black sand in the red sand. And it happened. Not a lot. I'll cover it with a rock. I'll cover it with a rock. I can't look at it. Okay, guys. I think I did it. Oh, man. Isn't there a phrase like, desperation is the mother of invention or something like that? It turned out pretty cute having a clay pot in the middle. And boom, there we go. Okay, now we can add cute stuff to the red sand. We still got our layers intact. Okay, okay. We got plants. Time to add the bling. Okay, so let's go with some black river rocks. I haven't really used a lot of those. And we got black sand. This has kind of a river look to it, maybe. I need another, aha. I need another rubber band. Okay. Rocks. Dollar Tree. Actually, I've already got a few in my bucket, but it's only like 2. Okay, let's get those. There we go. These are nice and polished and pretty. Just very carefully stick it there. And another one here. Yeah. Gonna be cute. Let's have some more. Have some smaller ones. Just boop, boop. Throw them wherever. Make it look natural. Boop. Maybe have one sticking up at an angle. Because we have so much sand, we can make these stand up straight. Ooh, let's have a nice big flat one. Boom. Got like a Zen garden going. Yes. Okay, now I need something shiny. These are cute. Okay, we got options, guys. We have some more of these white gravel rocks that I can just sprinkle. I have sea glass that is blue and green and kind of a clearish green. And then I have these marbles and glass beads and seashells, but I'm not really interested in this having seashells this time. Here's some marbles and glass beads. Didn't mean to throw it at you, sorry. Maybe something gold. Gold, that's always nice. Ooh, here's like some fancy little crystal doohickey. I don't know. Feels like plastic, but it looks like crystal. Let's do it. Stick it right there. It's cute. Have some of these yellow glass. Oh, this one's broken. Oh well. Have that guy wedged right there. And another one over back here. We got all sorts of fun little bright colors. This is more of a deserty one. Sprinkle some of those white gravels on here, why not? So you got a few of these white gravels and just, I don't know, dump them here and there. Boop, boop. Get in there. Yeah. Yeah, I want more gold. Paint cactus on the rocks and stick them in the sand. Oh. Dea says you could paint cactuses onto these flat rocks and then stick them upright in the sand. That would be cute. Dea, do it. I'm gonna add some more gold. We got a gold theme going. Add to it. Looking shiny. I like it. See? It all comes together once you get like the bowls and containers filled up. When you get the dirty work done and you get to the top layer and you start throwing the plants and sand and rocks, it like all suddenly looks beautiful. It looked like a mess before and now it's just like poof. It's pretty. Do I have anything else? Anything interesting? I wish I had more of these crystals. I kind of like that. Trying to level some of that sand a little bit. And maybe one more river rock. Back here. Upright. There we go. Maybe another gravel. White gravel. Kind of like having these sticking up at funny angles. It looks interesting. Do I want that there? No. Do I want this here? Maybe. There. Boom. Okay. Boom. Done, guys. See? It's cute. It's got bling and layers and multicolors. It's cute. I love it. It's a little heavy. The others are not. This one's heavy. It's got more stuff in it. Ta-da! There we go, guys. We made 3 terrariums. Let me display them. Move this. See if I could do it this way. Should have done it this way all along. Rotate your phone. Okay, it didn't like that. Okay, sorry. Anyways. We got this guy. We got this guy who's really heavy. Wow, he's very heavy. I'll show you an overview. I can't tilt him because the sand will pour out. We got the mug. And we got a little ocean guy that needs a bird. Let's put him back here like this. Boom. Look at them. Take turns. Your turn. Look at them. See? They're cute. They turned out so nice. There you go, guys. That was easy. That's how you make terrariums. Dollar Tree. Everything is either from outside or Dollar Tree. Okay, your turn. See? What was that, about an hour? It was about, oh, is it 3:30? Oh, 2 hours, my bad. How'd that happen? Oh well, they're still cute. You don't have to make 3, you can make 1. There we go, guys. We are done. We made terrariums. Now you know how. Go make some. If you want these, let me know, because seriously, I don't want them. I enjoy making them. I don't want to keep them. I don't want to take care of them. My mom doesn't want them either. So if somebody wants these, they're very low maintenance. They look cute. They last a while. Ping me, text me, email me something. Let me know. And that is all for today. Bye, guys.